Hi, and welcome to Mods. We're keeping you connected to inspiring science with virtual Camp Discovery, brought to you by Citrix, the museum's official innovation partner.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Today, we'll read an early childhood favorite, The Giving Tree. Then you'll create your own personal giving tree.
Storytime is powered by PNC Grow Up Great.
The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves. And make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches. And eat apples and they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree. Very much. And the tree was happy. Time went by, and the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk, and swing from my branches, and eat apples, and play in my shade, and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples." "Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money, and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day, the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk, and swing from my branches, and be happy." "I'm too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife, and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I'm too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," said the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I'm very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. So we just finished reading The Giving Tree, and it's a story that's a little different compared to all the other ones we've read. Why? Because this one's a little more about thinking more than it is about science. So for today's craft, we're going to be building our own giving tree, just like this, and we are going to think about the sort of things that you can give. For this craft, it's super easy. All you're going to need is 2 pieces of construction paper, a green one and a brown one. If you don't have brown, you can do like me and improvise with a brown marker. So what you're going to do is you're going to first draw your tree trunk, draw your tree top, and then we're going to cut it out. You need a pair of scissors, some glue, and a couple of markers, in case you like to write with the rainbow like I do. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Now, The Giving Tree was a wonderful story about a tree who loved her human boy so much he was willing to give him anything. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, especially little ones, because we want to help people. We want to see people happy. Sometimes we're the ones that are getting those things, but it's always nice to think about what we can give back to others. There are people who work every day whose jobs are mainly to help other people. They give their time, their effort, their love, and all that sort of stuff in order to make other people happy and their lives better. Those are the real heroes. Just as good as Iron Man. Now we have our tree trunk. Let's cut out our tree top. You don't have to get too complicated with it. Just draw a beautiful fluffy cloud and cut it out. Some people who are real helpful and they give a lot are doctors and nurses and firemen and paramedics. All those people who work on the front line to make sure people are happy and safe, no matter what happens. Here we have our beautiful giving tree. Once we have our parts cut out, you should have one tree top and one beautiful tree stump. Now we're going to take a little bit of glue and we're going to put it right at the top of the stump where we're going to put our tree top on. Maybe have parents help you so you don't have glue all over your fingers or all over the table. But this is an activity you guys can do together. There we go. they can give you a helping hand. All right. You put our tree down and we have our gorgeous giving tree. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your markers and you're going to write on the top, I can give, can give, and now this one is personalized to you. What are a couple things you can give that can be helpful to others? I can give a hug. I can give somebody a hug. I can give someone a helping hand. I can give somebody my friendship. Go ahead and write it with me. And you're just going to write it down in little bullet points all around the tree until you cover it up with all the things you can give. This part is real personalized to you, and this is all about the points that you can give back to your family or your friends. And that's it. That's all there is to the end of this activity. I hope you had a lot of fun reading the story with me and creating your giving tree, and we will see you next time.
Thank you for joining us for Virtual Camp Discovery. This series is brought to you by Citrix, Mod's official innovation partner. Storytime is powered by PNC Grow Up Great. Please stay safe and connected with Mods by visiting our social channels at MODSFTL.